Alright guys, I hope you can hear me. I am down Berwick upon Tweed and I've come up to a wee cliffside bit up here, and I thought I would get some filming. I wasn't really going to do a vlog this week. I said I was going to do one last week, and then I was like, well, I'm down with the family, you know, I want to relax, but that's not quite what I'm wanting to do. So I am down Berwick upon Tweed, and here's a little known fact. I used to live in Berwick when I was 17. I lived down here for 10 months. My dad lived down here for, I think, over 30 years now. So I thought I would kind of come and do a wee bit of a video at some of my favourite places. Now, as you can probably tell round about me, my dad literally, for the people who do know Berwick, you've got the beach down at the kind of cliffside next to the caravan park. Now we have booked the caravan park, which is over that way. And the only reason we've done that again is just killing two birds with one stone. I'm down with the family, and my sister's down, her family's down, I'm down, my family's down. We came down to kind of see my dad, and we're going to go and see him today. But I thought I would just take a wee run, a wee intermittent run, and kind of get some footage in. Right now I'm on the kind of golf course kind of area, and again it's an absolutely stunning day. And you know, it wasn't meant to be nice weather, it wasn't meant to be, but I'm being very, very lucky. So I've actually brought my drone out because I spent like a lot of money on my drone and I never really got to use it. So I'm going to just run around and get some of my favourite places, film a wee bit of Berwick, because again, if you've not really been here, I know, like, when I used to live down here, which is really interesting by the way, and if you have clicked on this, you might be from Berwick, right? But when I used to live down here, and obviously I'm from just outside Glasgow, and I used to live down here, like some of the people who I knew kind of moved into Berwick, they were very different, but the people in Berwick, a lot of you guys talk ill of people who come down, especially us Scotch. A lot of the people that come down to the caravan parks, and I've noticed it. My dad's lived down here for over 30 years and he's noticed it as well, where they'll kind of say, oh, the fucking Scotch are coming down or whatever. And I'm kind of thinking it's a bit crazy because Berwick is kind of known as a wee bit of a holiday place, and I'd imagine a lot of the revenue that's gathered around Berwick would be from holidaymakers. So guys, come on, we're not all that bad. I know some of you can be a bit iffy, shall we say. Let's just say I've met a couple of them. But like I said, I'm just going to run around Berwick, get some footage, go back, get the family, and then spend the rest of the day with them. Si, let's hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, I'm just kind of plodding along, just try to take it on because it is a nice day, and I think it's to turn a wee bit later on, but I don't know if you can kind of see that behind me because I can't see my screen because it's that sunny, and it's really windy, so hopefully you can pick me up. But this is one of my favourite places in the world, this lighthouse. Now people will be thinking, what the hell, a lighthouse, favourite place in the world? But this is where, like, we didn't have a lot growing up, and when we came down to my dad, obviously as I said, he lives here, when we came down here, it was one of the things we did was always go fishing, and we would always fish up there. Now fortunately my dad's still with us, and I'm hoping we're going to go fishing today, but it's one of these things, like when my dad passes, and hopefully that's a long time yet, but when eventually he does, like, this is going to be the kind of cornerstone of where my memories would lie. Like, going fishing when I was a wee boy, coming down here to visit and stuff like that was just one of the memories. And we would never catch fish. I think we caught one fish the whole time. We would always catch crabs. So again, I kind of hope that you can see this behind me. I'm going to run up there now. But it's just one of these things where, looking back on this, sentimentally, like, this place is absolutely amazing. It looks really busy, so I'm going to try and keep it kind of low key, but we'll kind of see. But like I says, for when my kids watch us when I'm older and stuff like that, this place is important to your dad, and it's important to your grand, I hope, as well. As I said, one of my strongest memories is actually more so me and my sister, and we would come up here. My brother was there too, but a lot of times me and my sister would come down, and this is where we would go. But aye, some memories here, like. Right, and another bit I always just to remember, used to obviously be fascinated being a wee boy, was the big cannon area, and then you also had the dungeon, which you'll see here. my dungeon door, and I used to think it was the most fascinating thing ever when I was wee. Used to be terrified to walk actually near that door because I think to myself, if I stand too near that, somebody's going to come and get me, you know? So I mean, just kind of run about taking it all in. I'm feeling a wee bit guilty right now because Ruth's still in the caravan with the kids, but like I says, we'll go back and we'll do something. But again, I'm just kind of going around and taking all this stuff in. Like, when I lived in here when I was 17, you're kind of too young to appreciate what Berwick is, and I can kind of see why my dad moved in here to a massive extent, you know. But now that I'm older, I don't know, I think it's pure nostalgia, if I'm being honest with you, but I just love the scenery of this place to the point where I says to Ruth, would you ever moved in here? This was a while ago, but I think it's more of a retirement place, you know. I think my nephew, he's nearly 14 and he's already said that he's down here, and he's already said he wouldn't like to stay down here. And I was like, when I was 17, that's why I moved back up within a year, because like, for someone young, and especially if you're up and around Glasgow, it's a bit tame. And like I said, it was very hard to make friends in here. It really was. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you were from outside Glasgow, because people always like ask me stuff like, is it no mad up there? Is everybody know just getting stabbed up there all the time? And I'm like, well, no really. But again, it is what it is. Just kind of make my way around and see what else I'm going to film. So guys, listen, if you love scenery, I'm standing basically the edge of the cliff bit here, and there's a couple of them you can do around the coast outside the caravan park, and I really mean it. It's, if you love scenery and you get a good day for it, it is an absolutely amazing place to go. Now, I've just been plodding along. I've been out here about an hour and a half. I'm really sorry, Ruth, I love you, I apologise. It's just like, it's about 6 miles almost. I've been kind of just plodding around. And the thing is, I said about some people, like when they're local, they're not very nice about Scottish folk, like in general. I'm not saying everybody, just in general, but I've took an hour and a half because a lot of the older couples will be quite intrigued when I'm pulling out my camera, pulling out the drone, asking where I'm from, that kind of thing. So that's been lovely. So I even just helped an older couple there get a couple of pictures and that, because they're not from here. They sounded very familiar accent, but they weren't from here, so I just helped them get a couple of pictures and stuff like that. So there was a couple other people. Everybody's been very polite. All the older population, shall we say, the more experienced, the more mature, they've been lovely. They've been just, hiya, good morning, how are you? Like, oh, that's cool, like, you know. So yeah, listen. Don't know how much I've actually gotten this vlog by this point, because I'm just kind of randomly filming some memories. That's kind of what this YouTube channel is about for me. Just leaving something for the kids and like filming this, not just the YouTube channel, but just in general when I've got footage, and put it on a hard drive and the kids can watch it back later, you know. Well, listen, the views here are absolutely tremendous, and if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you come down. Corey, chill. Joseph, hi Joe. Hi Joe. Hi Joe, handsome. Hey Joe, handsome. Are you fishing? Is Mummy fishing? No, Mummy not fishing.
Joseph, I love you. Joseph. Ayo.
Right guys, so came back down Berwick today and popped in to the best tattooist in Berwick down at Borderline, so Sean and Chavez. It was good to see them. If you ever watch this, guys, it was really nice to see us. And I eventually got down here with the family and doing some fishing where Joseph's running about, absolutely crazy. And it's been actually amazing to see this come full circle, where last time I was down here fishing, it was me, my sister and my dad, and now we've got grandkids, me, my sister, our man, or my wife, and it's a bit surreal. Joseph, you come and see me? Come and see me. Come and see me. Come and see me. And this big guy here. Say, Joseph, say to the camera, hi. Say hello. You're going to get in, Stacey? Right. Right, so, somebody's caught a crab. So I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this day. As I said, it's been a beautiful day today. Don't even know what we're going to do with the rest of the night. So if we end up doing something, we'll let you know. So again, whole purpose of this kind of channel for me now has always been about making memories and documenting it. So I'm absolutely having a great time here. I bet yous are scared there. Joseph, what's that?
The crab. No, that ain't that.
And the rest of the time down Berwick was basically just spent in the arcades at night. This is where Joseph just loved to roam about, and I mean every night. He wouldn't actually want to play any puggies or anything like that because he's only 2. He just wanted to walk around, look around, and just take in all the lights and all the music that he could hear. And I also went to visit one of the oldest arcade things that must be possibly in existence, and I actually spoke to the owner, and he says he's had this for about 40 years and it literally feels like it must have not aged in 40 years. My dad took us down there when I was small, my sister took her oldest boy down when he was small, and now I'm taking my kids when they're small. And when I spoke to the owner and I said that to him, he says that's the stories that he hears all the time, that there's different generations that will come down to this. But we had some food in the cafe there, which was excellent, by the way. We just done a wee bit of sightseeing around the beach and stuff, and from there we just basically had a really good time. There was nothing really to write home about or to say or to really show you. We just had a really excellent time. And now as I sit and record this wee voiceover, reflecting on it, it's going to be one of those wee breaks that I'm so glad that we all did. I really do think it is. It was quite stressful dealing with a 2-year-old and a 2-month-old. But again, the memories of doing the things like the fishing and stuff like that is something that's obviously going to stay with me forever. Again, just the different generations that were there. So again, guys, if you got this far, thanks for watching. This is probably a wee bit more of a personal vlog to what I'm normally posting, a wee bit different turn. So if you enjoyed it, I would love a comment, and I can keep this kind of stuff coming. But other than that, again, thanks for watching. I hope you're all well and I hope we're all good. And hopefully I will see you again next week.